Fox, cried Badger. What in the world has happened to your tail? Don't talk about it, please, said Mr. Fox. It's a painful subject. They were digging in the new tunnel they dug on in a silence. Badger was a great digger, and the tunnel went forward at a terrific pace, now that he was lending a paw. Soon they were crouching underneath yet another wooden floor. Mr. Fox grinned slyly, showing sharp white teeth. If I'm not mistaken, my dear Badger, he said, we're not underneath the farm which belongs to that nasty little pot-bellied draft, Bones. We're, in fact, directly underneath the most interesting part of that farm. Ducks and geese, cried the small foxes, licking their lips. Just tender ducks and big fat geese. Exactly, said Mr. Fox. But how in the world can you know where we are? Asked Badger. Mr. Fox grinned again, showing even more white teeth. Look, he said, I know my way around these farms blindfold. For me it's just an easy below grow as I bow it. He reached high and pushed up one wooden floorboard, then another. He poked his head through the gap. Yes, he shouted, jumping up into the room above. I've done it again. I've hit the smack on the nose, right in the bull's-eyes. Come on, look. Quickly, Badger and the three small foxes scrambled up after him. They stopped and started. They stood and gaped. They were so overwhelming that they couldn't speak. For what they saw was a kind of fox's dream. A badger dream, a paradise for hungry animals. This is my dear old Badger, proclaimed Mr. Fox, is Bones' mighty storehouse. All his fine stuff is stored in here before he sends it off to the market. Against all the four walls of the great room, stacked in cupboards and piled upon shelves, reaching from floor to ceiling, were thousands and thousands of the finest and the fastest duck and geese plucked and ready for roasting. And up above, dangling from the rafters, there must have been at least 100 smoked hams and 50 sides of bacon. You feast your eyes on that, cried Mr. Fox, dancing up and down. What did you think of it, eh? Pretty good grub. Suddenly, as through the springs had been released in their legs, the three hungry small foxes and the ravenously hungry badger sprang forward to grab the delicious food. Stop, ordered Mr. Fox. This is my part, so I shall do the choosing. The order fell back, licking their chops. Mr. Fox began prowling around the storehouse, examining the glorious display with an expert eye. A thread of saliva slid down one side of his jaw and hung suspended in mid-air, then snapped. We mustn't overdo it, he said. Mustn't give the game away. Mustn't let them know what we've been up to. We must beneath and tend and take just a few of the choicest morsels. So to start we shall have 4 plum John ducks. He took them from the shelf. Oh, how lovely and fat they are! No wonder one gets a special price for them in the market. All right, Badger, lend me a hand to get them down. Your children can help us well. There we go. There we go. Goodness me, look how your mouths are watering. And now, I think we had better have a few geese. 3 will be quite enough. We're all taking the biggest. Oh my! You'll never see finer geese than this in a king's kitchen. Handel does it. That's the way. And what about a couple of nice smoked hams? I draw smoked hams, don't you, Badger? Fetch me that step ladder, will you please? Mr. Fox climbed up the ladder and handed down 3 magnificent hams.
And do you like bacon? Banging, I might add bacon Cricket banged Daisy with 8 men, Lee Hape and Side of Bacon to be one hoop deer, and Carol that said the smallest of the three small foxes. We must take some of those carrots. Don't be trees, said Mr. Fox. You can't we never haste trees like that. It's not for shoes, that is for the rabbit. Say on he laid vegetables. My goodness me, you're right. Cricket, Mr. Fox. What an to you fool like fellow you lie, taking tin bushel of carrots. Song and his lovely lute was lean, he and his head Huppenten's floor. The small fox crouched close, they nose twisting, their eyes shining like a star. And now, said Mr. Fox, we shall haste to borrow from our friends boson to us toys full pushcart over in Intel corner. He and Bacon fit they pushcart and they those Hayes and ham and bacon will London then on them quizzing the pushcart when over it through the hole in the floor. They aimed sit down and fair team, but in the tunnel Mr. Fox had pulled the 4 box very careful into place so that no one could see the had been moved. My darling, he said, point to 2 of the 3 small foxes. They can car ahead and run bad and fast, and you can, you mother, his hear me love and tell where having you Christmas dinner. The bandits, the mole, the rabbit and western. The races must be and true greed. Face and tell her the rest of will be home and soon and we don't one more light job. Yes, Dad, ring that. They outwent and the graven and troll sleigh haste and went rushing off down the tunnel. Who's one more visit? Chris, Mr. Fox, and like bit in home will stay he Satan only small fox not life. He was the small fox on the hall. Where says Van will say the small fox. We been to boys and when the been to bones but with a shapes being to beings is most a he bends. You are rings says Mr. Fox but what you don't not con it's with parts of beings please. We are both to visit with they say bone with say Mr. Fox. Who's your fancy? They weren't leading and taken. The tunnel was going for fast. Suddenly Van der Sine, though this worrying you, who's continue bit Foxy worrying me, says Mr. Fox. What? And this time Mr. Fox stopped digging and started and buttons and stunned his head gone completely. Don't Miss dear half purring from he said you honey and the whole world was sweeps and feeds chickens is his children will starve to death. There was short silence with Benjamin thoughting deeply and both this your area for true respect, says Mr. Fox.
There's nothing wrong with being respected, but Jersey, look see Mr. Pot boing ang bangs ang bling air au uki as you realize that I do foxy I do indeed see the gentle badger, but we're not going to stoop to their level. We we don't want to kill them. I should Joe not indeed sick badger. We we won't drink of it, said Mr. Ford. We shall simply take a little food gel and under to keep us and our family alive, right? I suppose we'll have to sit by if they want to durable, leave them, sit Mr. Ford. We down here are decent, peace-loving people. Badger laid this jet on one side and smiled at Mr. Fox. Foxy, Jit said, I love you. Thank you, said Mr. Fox. And now let's go on with the game. 5 minutes later, Badgers from pants Jit engaged something flap under Joe on earth. Is this? She said, is loose like a soy stonewall. She and Mr. Fogg scrape away the soil. Is wall a wall, but is was built on rings, not stones. The wall was right in front of them, blocking their way. Now, now put the will a wall under the ground. That's budget. Very soon, see Mr. Fox eats the walls and underground room, and if I am robbed, mistaken, is is it is gas tree what I'm looking for. Mr. Fox examined a wolf carefully. He saw that a cement big between a brick was all and crumbling, so Jeep loosened a brick without much trouble and pulled it away, sank it out from the jaw where the brick had been. There popped a small sharp face Willie whispered, go away, this snap. You can't come in here, is private. Governor, Chief Badger is right. Joe so beats, said Mr. Fogg. I should have had we find you down carp somewhere. Go away, chirpy, right? Go, go on, big is this is my private pitch. Chop up, said Mr. Fox. I will not chop up. Sure, sure, Rat. This is my plate. I got here fresh. Mr. Fox gave a brilliant smile, flashing his white teeth. My they rap. She said softly, I am an Georgie fellow, and if you don't, you eat quickly. I shall eat you up in one blow. That that did it rat puppet but fast out upside Mr. Fox legs and be- began pulling more bricks out of the wall. When Jeb made Beguji's John G. crept to eat badger and a small fox following in. They find themselves in Pat's damp, gloomy cellar. This is, this is it, cried Mr. Fox.
Chapter 4. This is what, said Bayer. The place is empty. Where are the turkeys? Asked the smallest Fats, staring into the gloom. I thought Bing was a turkey man. He is a turkey man, said Mr. Fox, but we're not after turkeys now. We got plenty of food. Then what do we need that? Take a good look round, said Mr. Fox. Don't you insane that interests you? Bayer and the smallest fox peered into the half darkness. As their eyes became accustomed to the gloom, they began to see what looked like a whole lot of big glass jars standing upon shelves around the walls. They went closer. They were jars. There were hundreds of them, and upon each one was written the word cider. The smallest fox leaped high in the air. "Oh, that!" he cried out. "Look what we've found! It's cider!" "Exactly," said Mr. Fox. "Tremendous!" shouted Bayer. "Big secret side cellar," said Mr. Fox. "But go carefully, my dears. Don't make a noise. This cellar is right underneath the farmhouse itself. Cider, said Bayer, is especially good for buyers. We take it as medicine. One large glass 3 times a day get meals and another at bedtime. It will make the feast into a banquet, said Mr. Fox. While they were talking, the smallest fox had sneaked a jar off the shelf and had taken a gulp. "Wow!" he gasped. "Why, you must understand, this was not the ordinary weak fizzy cider one buys in a store. It was the real stuff, a homebrewed fiery liquor that burned in your throat and boiled in your stomach." "Ah," gasped the small fox, "this some cider." "That's quite enough of that," said Mr. Fox, grabbing the jar and putting it to his own lips. He took a tremendous gulp. "It's miraculous," he gasped, fighting for breath. "It's fabulous, it's beautiful." "It's my turn," said Bayer, taking the jar and tilting his head well back. The cider gurgled and bubbled down his throat. It's like melted gold," he gasped. "Oh, Foxy, it's like drink something and rainbows." "You're poaching," shrieked Rat. "Put that down at once. There'll be none left for me." Rat was perched upon the highest shelf in the cellar, peering out from behind a huge jar. There was a small rubber tube inserted in the neck of the jar, and Rat was using this tube to suck out the cider. "You're drunk," said Mr. Fox. "Mind your own business," said Rat. "And if you great clumsy brutes come messing about in here, we'll all be caught. Get on and leave me to sip my cider in peace." At that moment they heard a woman's voice calling out in the house above them. "Hurry up and get that cider, Mabel," the voice called. "You know Mr. Bean doesn't like to be kept waiting, especially when he's been out all night in a tent." The, the animals froze. They stood absolutely still, their ears pricked, their bodies tense. Then they heard the sound of a door being opened. The door was at the top of a flight of stone steps leading down from the house to the cellar, and now someone was starting to come down those steps.